Yo, what's going on, guys? Liberty City TV here, but you can just call me Ben, and I'm here with a friend today. His name's Seth. His links for his Instagram and YouTube will be in the bio, so say hi.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
My links will be in the bio, too. Today we're doing a Phillies podcast. Much like my Sixers podcast with Joel Afia, we're having a series, so I hope you guys enjoy this. So, let's get into it. Before you guys continue this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I like when you guys do that. It means a lot to me. So let's start it off. So, first of all, I want your opinions on our free agency, how it went last year, and just our off season. Do you think we did a good move of getting Bryce Harper, JT Realmuto, Andrew McCutchen? Do you think, or you think we shouldn't have?
I like all of those moves personally. I mean, Andrew McCutchen, he would be a big factor if he wasn't hurt right now. And obviously Bryce Harper is a great pickup.
Right.
Because, like, even if we don't win a championship with him, he's bringing so much money and so much fans into the stands.
Very true.
It helps the Phillies a lot to sign other players in the, later.
Right.
JT Realmuto, he was our all-star, and, he's a good pickup, too. Sorry for interrupting.
It's fine. But, I agree with you there. I think it was great and everything we did. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Gene Segura, even though he has a good batting average. What did he bat? 290, not 280 something. I'm a big fan of Bryce Harper, obviously. People say he's overrated. I don't think he is. I think he just needs to feel comfortable almost. And shout out to his baby. He had a baby a couple of days ago, so shout out to that. But next question is, do you think they'll make the wild card?
I hope they do, but I don't really know if they will, because they have to win a lot of games, and they have to eventually, it's a lot of games they have to play, and it's like, I don't personally think they will. I hope they do, though.
Yeah, they don't deserve it. I'm a Phillies fan and everything. They don't deserve it. They've played terrible in the last couple. This whole season they played terrible. The first game against the Braves, we won. The first game of the season, we looked good. Rhys Hoskins hit a home run and everything. Andrew McCutchen hit a leadoff home run. But, we just don't look good. I mean, batting average might not tell you that, but we're just not good. Rhys Hoskins in a huge slump. I mean, might be out of it. Who knows? I went to the game last week against the Padres. They lost. I mean, come on. I mean, we didn't. Our pitching and bullpen is absolutely terrible. It's a dog crap. I mean, we don't deserve it. We don't deserve it. I think next year's our year to make the playoffs, but championship is going to be hard for us to get in the next couple of years. But we're not making the wild card this year. We don't deserve it. We don't deserve it.
Yeah, we really don't. Yeah, our pitching is atrocious, and our.
It is atrocious. True.
And there's too much injuries on our team too. Everybody's always getting hurt. It's hard to have a consistent player, really.
Yeah, like David Robinson, Jake Arrieta, all of them just get hurt, and constantly you have other people just getting hurt time to time, and you just have to deal with that, and it's terrible. So let's move on to our next topic here. Rating of Bryce Harper this year, A to F.
I want to give him a B+, because people don't realize he's not going to have an MVP year every single year. He's having his average year, which people think he's, the greatest batter of all time. He's not, and, no one expects him to be. Oh, they do, but I say he's a B+, personally, because, he's having his average year. He has a lot of RBIs, and especially that walk-off grand slam, that really helped.
Oh, yeah, I totally agree with you there. I would honestly, I'm not going to lie to you, I'd give him a C+. I wouldn't give anything close to B, and I'll tell you why. He's batting, what is he batting? First of all, he's had 461 at bats, and he's batting 254. 254. Which is not terrible. I mean, we've seen, he hit 330 one season, so you can't compare that. I mean, his whole career, he's 276 batter, but... he does have a lot of doubles this year. Second most doubles. Actually, third most doubles. And you don't hate that. He's got 27 homers. Obviously, you would like to see more. You would like to see more. But, in reality, you're not going to see more. You're not going to see more, really. And that's the only thing you kind of hate. But, no, you will see more, but you know what I mean. You're not going to see past 40 home runs.
Yeah. I mean, he still has flashes of his MVP. He still has moments of where you can see, he was an MVP before, but he's not going to be that same player every single game. People aren't treating him correctly.
And he thrives to win. That's the meaning of Philly. He's tough. He thrives to win. And he's not a hothead anymore, which I like. He's kind of chilled down. But a lot of people do think he's overrated, and I'm not going to lie to you. Our next topic is Bryce overrated. Definitely. He was paid way too much. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
was he overrated? No, I think he's kind of in the middle, maybe a little more towards overrated. And guys, let me know in the comments what you think. But what are you saying?
It depends who you're talking to, because like some people will say he's like the best player, and like other people say he should never be an all-star. Like it depends who you're talking to.
I mean, yeah, it depends. You could be talking to Stephen A. Smith, who does basketball. He'll tell you, get this kid out of here. He's not stop. He's overrated. Or you could be talking to like Danny DeVito, who's probably a Phillies fan. I don't even. Why did I say Danny DeVito? I don't know. But point is, I don't think he's overrated. I think he's definitely close to being overrated, and you can't lie about that, Seth.
Yeah, you can't really.
Who is the best player on the team right now? And don't really say Bryce Harper because, I mean, you can say Bryce Harper, but like right now, who do you think's doing the best and kind of sneaking up to be a great player?
I'm gonna give it to JT Real Mewtwo.
Right.
He's our all-star. He's playing great. He's consistent. He can play up at first base. Like he's a decent hitter. Like I'd say him.
Okay. Right now, I'd say Corey Dickerson or JT Realmuto. And I might sound crazy, right? I might sound crazy, but if you look at JT Realmuto's average, 272. What's Corey Dickerson batting? 303. I mean, don't get me wrong. Corey Dickerson only has like 5 home runs, and JT has 19. But JT's best catcher in baseball. It's either JT or Dickerson. Dickerson trade was huge for us. It was a nice trade. On Saturday, he had a great game, like 5 RBIs. He's an RBI player, and he's huge for this team. He'll probably not stay here for long, but this season, if we want to win, I mean, with the Rockies and Rays, he was really good. Pirates, he kind of went downhill, but great player. And JT is just a beast, so it's either JT or, JT or Corey Dickerson right now. And, of course, Bryce is going to be great, but, sometimes he has flashes of the MVP season, sometimes he doesn't. So,
Yeah.
So, who has improved the most since the last couple of years or this year?
I'll
go first. You want me to?
Yeah.
Scott Kingery, easy choice for me. All right.
Yeah.
Scott Kingery, look at last year. He struggled just like J.P. Crawford when we saw him as a rookie. We saw flashes of nothing, and obviously J.P. now in the Mariners, what is he doing? Like nothing. Scott Kingery, I think he's doing incredible. Not incredible for us, but don't get me wrong, he's doing pretty good, and you can't lie about that. He's batting 272, which is the same as JT Realmuto, and that's insane. JT Realmuto is the best hitting catcher in the league. He's at 15 home runs. He's a double and singles hitter, and I think last year we thought he'd be J.P. Crawford because J.P. Crawford was a waste of a pick for us. He didn't show anything, and if you look at J.P. Crawford this season, he has a 254 batting average, 6 home runs, 40 RBIs, 4 triples, 20 doubles, which it's not that good. But Scott Kingery shows flashes of being, honestly, just a guy who can play anywhere. He is like, if I had to compare him to anybody, I'd compare him to maybe, I'd say Trey Turner, but way less fast and way less good. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true if you really think about it. So who do you think have improved the most? Sorry, am stuttering a lot?
This might seem a little weird, but Maikel Franco. I mean, like, he's turned into more of an all-around player. That's like my personal opinion.
But he is down in the AAA, so I understand where you're coming from. He's an 8-hole hitter. He's looking really good, and he's a lot stronger. And I don't know why I set him down. I mean, Brad Miller and Adam Hazley are doing good, but I think Maikel Franco is probably better than Miller, but not Hazley's doing pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. So let's just stop there. You guys can let us know in the comments. All right. So next question is, what three pieces of our team will we build around? What 3 players in the future? Future means like next 10 years, 5 years. Let's just say we keep them.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with JT, Bryce, and Rhys Hoskins. I know Rhys Hoskins is in a slump, but we've seen what he can do out of a slump. So I'm going to say him.
Right. And, I hate to say it, but we're not keeping JT for another 5 years. We'll keep him for probably number 3, 2, which we could say is our future, but it's not. I would say I definitely Bryce Harper, definitely Aaron Nola, and I'd probably say... Yeah. Well, obviously Aaron Nola. We can't really put him in that conversation.
He's a little forgettable because of our pitching right now. But
right, but he's doing great. But here's the thing: when you think of Clayton Kershaw this year, what do you think of? Great or not good?
Say it again.
Clayton Kershaw, do you think he's doing good this year or not? And you don't look at the stats or anything. Just tell me, do you think he's doing good this year?
Yeah, he's probably doing pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good, right? And that's the thing with Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola, you don't think about him, but he's always doing good. It's like Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw did have a bad couple years, couple times, but when you think of like different pitchers, you always get to the mindset, oh, I know they're doing good. That's the same with Aaron Nola. But obviously, we've shown flashes of him not doing good against the Marlins series on Sunday. And you guys now might not understand what I'm trying to say about the Clayton Kershaw thing, but if you do, you know what I mean. But I'd say Aaron Nola, Bryce Harper, Rhys Hoskins, or Scott Kingery. I could switch it out. But Roman Quinn, I might have to put him in that conversation. MLB The Show 98 speed. I know we're not talking about MLB The Show, but he's so fast. It's raw. It's insane. But it's got to be a couple of those guys, and you can't forget about the Cesar Hernandez's. Even though he's older, he'll probably be out of the team soon. But underrated player right there. All right, so our next topic is our offense or defense better?
I'm gonna go with our offense because of
okay.
We have Bryce Harper. That helps. We're a hitting team.
Right.
That's my opinion. We're a hitting team.
So here's the thing. I think our defense. If pitching counts in defense, would you say pitching counts in defense? Even though,
no, I think pitching is its own topic, like special teams.
Okay, so yeah, I'd say offense definitely, because obviously we don't show our offense a lot, and you can't lie about that. John Malee was fired for Charlie Manuel. Manuel's helped, not as much as we wanted to. Obviously, the beginning games he helped a ton, because Harper was just on fire.
Before that, I don't believe that the Phillies won 4 games straight, the entire year.
Right. So, yeah, I definitely say our offense, but you could say our outfield. Next year our outfield will be probably what McCutchen, Dickerson in the center field, and Harper in right field, or maybe Roman Quinn mixed up in that bunch.
Yeah,
who knows?
if someone needs to take an off game.
And Dickerson could be gone. I forget what his contract is right now. I think he might be gone after this year, but yeah. So our next, I definitely think our offense is better, but it's actually a close race if you think about it. But next let's just what'd you say?
I don't know. I think they're really close.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to go with offense because of our batter averages are pretty good,
Mm-hmm.
and we're a hitting team. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
'Cause, we have some of the best hitters in the game, but they're just in a slump.
We just don't show it. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
So I want to talk about our bullpen and our pitching in general. Our starting pitcher is really it's horrendous. I'll start off. I'll talk about the starting real quick. We have our starting pitcher, Aaron Nola, our ace. He's doing great. What is he? 13-3, something like that, right?
Yeah.
And I think he has a 3-point-something ERA. He's obviously Aaron Nola's going to be good. Aaron Nola's Aaron Nola. He's not. Don't get me wrong. He's having a great season, but it's not doing his best. He's not having. You can't lie about that. He's not, Seth, I don't think he's having that great of a season, even though on paper it might say he is. His ERA is 3.5. He's given up 143 hits, which is his least right now, but actually, no, it's not his least. In 2016, he gave 116 hits. So that just shows you he's way over the mark. Way over the mark. His whip is 1.2, which actually is not bad, but it's been better. He's given up 22 home runs, which is his most. And that concerns me, Seth. That concerns me. 22 home runs. He's given up 22, which is most. And 70 runs.
We don't have anyone to fall back on. Sorry for interrupting, but our bullpen is horrible. Would you trade Rhys Hoskins and a few picks for a decent bullpen?
Here, let me just start talking about this, and then we'll talk about that, because I want to talk about that. But runs, he's given up his most runs ever. 70 runs, Seth.
Yeah, that's
back in 2015, 31 runs. But he didn't pitch a lot, but still. He's 12-4 this year. 12-4, but it's just I don't know. His WAR is 4.1, but still. And our backup pitchers are not much better. We have Velasquez, Eflin, Vargas, oh my God. Who else do we have backup? That's really all right now, if you think about it. And Smiley. They're terrible. I like Vargas. I know a lot of people don't like Vargas. I just like him because I think he has a cool personality, but he's a terrible pitcher. Mm-hmm. His fastest pitches at 84 miles per hour and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Our bullpen, I don't even want to talk about our bullpen. Pivetta sucks. Ranger Suarez sucks. Our whole bullpen sucks. I'm not talking about it. I bet you bullpen pitcher, I'm going to have to go with, it was J.D. Hammer. Why don't you keep him up? He was a beast.
Exactly.
Wild thing, man. But what were you talking about the Reese Hoskins trade and everything? What were you saying?
Would you trade Reese Hoskins and some picks for like a decent bullpen? Because like a lot of times our defense and our offense is good, but we don't have any backup at the bullpen, so
So
we
what are you
can't like
saying?
win games.
Can you explain it to me?
Reese Hoskins and some picks for like decent bullpen.
No, I wouldn't do that. But I would do like a. I would probably do like I don't know, man. I'd probably do a deal involving maybe Brad Miller and Adam Hazley because he's young and like 2 picks. Because
Yeah.
in the MLB, it's different than NBA trades. You can literally put 2 picks in and you get a superstar. Like you can literally put 2 picks and you'll get a Mike Moustakas. You know what I mean? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But personally,
Yeah, it's different.
if I had to say anything, I don't think they would do that. But I don't know what you think, or what do you think? What do you think? Trades I don't want to talk about because it's already past the trade deadline. Next season, I can
Yeah.
see us definitely doing that. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, honestly, I think that's gonna be the end for the podcast. You guys have another episode. I really enjoyed that. I actually
Yeah, that was
really
fun.
enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun. Please let us know in the comments. Let me know if you guys what sports you guys want to talk about. Philly sports, obviously. Eagles, Flyers. I'm not a big
Yeah.
Flyers fan, so you can say in the comments. Probably won't know a lot about it. Let me know in the comments. Eagles, Phillies, or Sixers. And yeah, see you later. Peace out. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow Seth. Peace.